Welcome on our road to 2500. Last few days are going quite well. And in the meanwhile, let's go here. This is an interesting opening by my opponent. Let's go here. I'll put my bishop here. And then I will see if I can create some space on this side of the board. If you go here, then I will show you. Wait, my arrows are a bit off. If you go here, then this knight gets very active. So let's go here, create some space. This looks already very good for me, I would say. I could take back. I could also just leave the pawns where they are, but then he will take here. Could also go here, but then just takes. I think I have to simply take. And I think I want to have bishop here. I could also see if I can get my bishop over here. I need to be mindful of this pawn, right? So that is something to keep in mind. Because of the reason I could also go here. What about this move? It looks nice. Occupy the center. And blockade his position a bit. If takes... I'll take like this, but then maybe this. Not so clear. It's an interesting setup. In some of these positions, this is a move. But I think then this... Okay, but then I can take actually. Question is, how do I defend this pawn over time? I think this is a good move. Because I'm distracting this bishop also. Okay, and then maybe this and this as a setup. Maybe this is a move for him. But then my knight is very active. This... And I think I'll take, well, here I have to take, of course. And then I will occupy this juicy square. Also protecting this pawn, right? Backwards. He goes there. That's interesting. This is the right move. I could take, but there's no need. My knight is now simply better. Maybe this knight will go here to get some pressure going here. And then I can see how to infiltrate my opponent's position. I think this is the right move to make. Everything is connected, I think. Now just have an open file. Let's make use of it. What about this move? Are there some tactics? Not really. I could also go here. Maybe that's an even better option. Takes, okay. Then what? Then what? This knight is a beast. This knight is simply a beast. And he would like to trade off my beast. He would like to trade off my beast. I understand that. This a move? Takes, and now he has to take like this. Here, here. Then I could go here. A lot of pressure. Could also go here right away. Takes, takes. Could also just go here and then making sure that this rook enters the game. Let's go here instead. Okay. Get in the rook. Also preventing him from going here. Going here also. Could I already go here? I think I can. Then maybe this, but then I can take. And if I go here, and he might go here to get some counterplay in. Here, here, here. Oh wait, here, here, right? So that's not working. I do have a lot of pressure here, so I think I should just go here. He offers the trade. Probably that's just going to be a draw, but I have this move. Takes, takes, then he cannot protect his f2 pawn. Okay, that's just a checkmate in 2. Checkmate. Well played by my opponent, with a mistake in the end unfortunately, but I was playing with a 91% accuracy, like a 2500, that's where I want to end up, so this is great. And here, yeah, well the computer prefers this, but there's more ways to play this computer. Here, you know, I like to gain space. I have space and I was able to make use of my space. And it's all about the d4 square, right? If my opponent ever managed to get in this, then this pawn is weak. So everything is around the d4 square. And that's why I think this was not a good move, because I would like to take here anyway. And now I have the d4 square, right? I bring in my knight, a castle, I bring in another knight, good stuff. This is just good stuff. And I'm controlling this square. And now, see, so the thing is, because I'm controlling this square, his bishop, at least his white square bishop, is not so powerful. And my knights are very centralized and good. By the way, if you have these two knights protecting each other, it also means that this knight, the backward knight, or how you would call it, is not doing as much. So that's the upside for white, that one knight is good, the other one is protecting it and therefore maybe not so good. Here just, you know, in these positions where you have a lot of space, rooks belong on the open file, right? So it's all about the open file, like you also saw in the end. That's what was my key winning advantage basically in the end, the open file. My opponent decides to trade off the knight for the bishop, and now we have opposite colored bishops, very important. They have high drawing tendencies, keep that in mind. But the difference is that my bishop is so much stronger and so much more active and already has a big weakness here, that I'm 2.4 up according to the computer. Bring in the queen. Maybe not to this square. Maybe better would have been to bring in the rook first, but thought this was a good move. Bring in the other rook. And yeah, this was not the right approach. I think better would have been, so activating your bishop, of course. But yeah, here I'm threatening to go for this. My opponent didn't see that, and now it hangs, but already after takes, the f2 pawn cannot be protected, right? I'm attacking it twice. The rook cannot come to the defense. The king cannot defend it either by itself. So here would a good move would be maybe just g4. But I would take it. The king, of course, has to move. Otherwise, if you don't move and play a move like this, then I have this check, right, with the bishop and winning the rook. So you have to go here. And then, yeah, maybe this is, but this will be very drawish, right? Because of the opposite colored bishop. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pawns against 5. I will win back this pawn, but my opponent will likely win this pawn. So that would not be the right approach. Make sure the rooks are on the board still, and then the advantage is so much bigger. And this bishop is constantly looking at its own pawns. Bishop g2. Then maybe even this is maybe a good move. Yeah, it's fine, right? So making sure that the bishops are not going anywhere, and just play the position. But rook to d2 already would be winning as well. So watch out with opposite colored bishops. In this case, my opponent blundered the game with a checkmate in 2. It happens to all of us. Too bad for him, but he will play another good game today, I'm sure. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.